Hello everybody. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. So, last time we played, our team member, Melia, is in a tight spot. In order for her to become the next queen, she has to go through a trial to prove to the people that she is capable of being queen. Unfortunately, Shulk had a vision that shows that she will die. Well, that's typical. Seems like par for the course. I will say, though, it does Shulk's visions strike me as less of how he changes them and more how irrational and how ridiculous he has to be to change them. Because in so many of his visions, the reason why he stops the thing from happening is because some other element that he could never have predicted acted in that moment. When he saved, what's his name, Otho, that situation, Otharion, when he saved Otharion, it wasn't Shulk that did it. It was actually Rhine who intervened in it and helped Shulk do it. In a lot of ways, I feel like these visions fail. These visions will fail, as far as I can tell, provided that Shulk attempts to solve them on his own. Functionally meaning that every time Shulk would try to solve it, he would run into what I call the time machine paradox, where every time the main character attempts to save his girlfriend, she dies, and she will continue to keep dying. Now, it's not to say that if Shulk were to, say, attempt to save someone multiple times, that they would die over and over and over again. I'm sure Shulk should have. I'm sure this isn't nearly as rigid as the time machine. You know, I'm sure Shulk has a higher percentage chance of actually succeeding. But that's an element of time travel that I tend to enjoy. And this game obviously is not time travel. Obviously, if it was, Jesus, I think that would probably be a worse situation for this game. Time travel is such a tough thing to do, right? Because whenever you do time travel, you can't just do time travel. Like, time travel itself is such a complex thing to have to do. And we found the High Entia tomb, and I am now level 40. Before we go in there, let's check some equipment. I think everyone probably has something fairly good. That's probably what he has. This is like 12 higher. Do we have any better boots? Nope, we still don't have better boots. We still cannot get better boots. I'm probably just going to keep what he has for right now. Let's go to skill trees. I really didn't mean. See, he's about to finish that tree out, so I might as well just let him finish. At this point, there's really no sense in, like, stopping him. So we should be fine. Arts. Have I done anything ridiculous lately? No. Everyone... I mean, Ricky, but I'm not going to be using him probably for this run, if at all. Anyways, the point I was trying to make is that time travel is inherently a flawed concept when it comes to storytelling. And the best way to use it, oftentimes, is just not to use it. Or if you're going to use time travel, establish clear rules and stick to them.
This is the tomb. Defensive measures prevent intruders from entering. You will have to circumvent these to move within the tomb.
One thing before we enter. Alvis, you can see the future like me.
I am from a long line of seers dedicated to serving the Imperial family. My visions help to protect the Empire.
But you're a Homs.
Yes. But that is for another time. My ancestry is not easily explained, and my ability to see the future is equally complicated. You might say, I have my own ritual. Is it not the same for you?
No. My visions appear suddenly, without warning. At first, they're obscure. Then, as it gets closer to the event, I start to understand.
It seems you possess a power greater than I still have not seen any danger befall Her Highness.
Not much use as a seer then, are you?
Nothing passes you by, does it? Now you see why I asked for your help. What a lucky coincidence that I happened to see you in danger.
A coincidence?
But I've seen you use the Monado.
The Monado has been passed down the Imperial line for generations. The Sword of the Bionis. It is compelled to do its master's bidding. Magnified greatly, it has the power to control the very fabric of our world. Ether. Control the ether, and your will is made reality. I willed it, and it happened. That is all. Perhaps due to that power, the High Entia sealed away the Monado for centuries. Eventually, it found its way into the hands of the Homs, and then you, Shulk. A coincidence, or something more? You must discover this yourself, for you are the one who wields the Monado. The Bionis is stirring.
The ancestral altar lies deep beneath the seals. What trials await me, I wonder? I must not lose focus.
Oh, I don't have to do battle with her, right? Because I don't know this character at all. Oh, God, I have nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I don't want to put skill points into her because I don't know her. Well, there's no bar, so I guess I can probably say I'm fairly safe. I hope, because I don't know this character. I don't fucking... Shulk is all I really want to learn. Hey, cool, 1000 XP, fantastic.
Melia Antiqua. I have come to be judged on my legitimacy to the throne by the ancestral spirits.
Permission granted. Commencing analysis of genetic data.
It's so cold.
There are remnants of ancient spirits in here. This is no ordinary chill.
As I explained before, Dunban, the defense systems are designed to prevent uninvited...
Well, what does this do?
Don't touch!
Huh?
I don't know why we're surprised. Like, this was gonna happen no matter what we did. Oh, God. Is this... Oh, okay. Deal damage by firing elements. Melia is alone in the tomb. It might be best for her to fire elements after summoning them to deal damage, rather than using them to grant herself buffs. However, when taking on multiple enemies at once, try inflicting sleep on some to make it easier to fight others. Take care to not awaken sleeping monsters with arts like Summon Flare. Oh no, I actually have to use you? Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is unfortunate. I have to actually like fucking... I don't know anything about... I know nothing about you. I know nothing about you. Like, I feel like this is such a bad idea because I have no interest in using this character. So I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna teach you. Okay. You. I guess we'll level up. Let's go. Oh. Wait, I can't level up? Oh, there we go. Alright, spear break? No, wait. You, and, yeah. Alright. I guess I'll give it a shot. I got nothing to lose, I guess. I don't want to use you, though. Like, you're not a character I ever planned on using. So maybe I can just avoid some of this shit. Oh, gee. Okay. Oh, you're okay. You're actually. Fuck, I actually do have to do this.
Roaring thunder! Manifest yourself. Summon Aqua. Summon Bolt. Manifest yourself. Star-searing flames of absolution. Witness my true power. Manifest yourself. Roaring
Well, then again, it's a level 32. I probably shouldn't be too concerned about how powerful these things are, considering I'm probably busted and overpowered at this point.
Take me lightly at your peril.
Yeah, I really didn't need to waste my time worrying about anything. I'm probably going to be overpowered for this. But what we are going to do is equip a much better weapon, first off. Oh, okay. Panther top. Jungle gloves. Panther bottoms. Wow. Wow, okay. You know what? We're not doing this. We're not doing this at all. Oh, wow. She can actually... Yeah, we'll do Colony 2. That looks nice. We'll do Colony 2 all around. I kind of like the red, black, and white. That looks cool. That looks actually really neat. I like that. Yeah! She looks badass. Wait. Fucking hat piece. That hat does not fit the rest of the outfit, but oh well. We'll work with it. Okay, now I mean, I still have to put gems, but I'm not that concerned. I probably will never use her. I probably should look up about the end of the game to see if the end of the game is going to force me to use characters. Hopefully that's not the case, but, you know, if I don't know, I don't know. And I'd like to go into a fight knowing what I'm up against. I don't like just wandering into a fight. But given the fact that this character is apparently 39... like the majority of my team, she seems to be a solid 7 levels higher than anything I'm going to run into. So I probably don't have much to worry about, honestly.
Summon flare. Roaring thunder. Water, the source of all life. The darkness of sleep embraces you. Manifest yourself. Manifest yourself. I feel the ether building within me.
Yeah, like, they can't really hurt me, so, like, I'm really not that concerned about what they're gonna be able to do to me, because it doesn't seem like they're able to even hurt me anyways. Shadow Stick. Here, eat a physical attack. Nice. Not... here's the thing, man. I'm not a fan of this. Because if you actively get a character you don't ever want to use... Because here's the thing. I look shit up on this game, guys. Like, believe it or not, I did look up videos about the different characters. I choose to play as Shulk because he's the main character. I choose to not play as Melia because she is widely regarded as one of the toughest characters to use. And that's not just me saying that. Like, I wish it was just me. It's pretty heavily debated, pretty heavily agreed upon that Melia is one of the toughest characters to learn. And don't get me wrong, yeah, my street cred might be better for learning her, but I just don't want to do that to myself. Alright. Gonna be honest, I don't... Shit, you're about to learn. Damn it, game. I have not paid attention to her shit, so she's mastered out like 3 things. Greatly increases ether, grants immunity to ether down debuff. What's this one? Increases attack accuracy of ether attacks. See, that would be good if I cared about other characters, but I genuinely don't. So it's like, I'll have to just arbitrarily just pick one based off of what I care about. Like, this one might be good, because at least this gives me a strength up at some point. Alright.
You have done well, my descendant.
Descendant? Are you the progenitor of Antiqua?
Think of me as a recreation of said ancestor, possessing his thoughts and speech.
But he passed away thousands of years ago.
Do not mistake me for a living being. I am a replica of your ancestor. I am merely a projection of what he would be if you were to meet him now.
I do not understand. But I do not suspect any falsehood in your words.
It is beyond doubt. If I could feel, I would feel joy. I am not real, but I do not lie.
Joy? What do you mean?
The results of the gene analysis show Holmes gene integration of 80%. Estimates suggest evolution within 8 generations. Our wishes are almost fulfilled.
Wishes?
Our purpose, as decreed by the Bionis, is linked to our genetic sequence. We have spent millennia analyzing sequences to free ourselves from the curse. Only a certain gene set will unlock the mechanism and set us free.
I still do not understand.
It is of no consequence. I grant you this seal.
Is this...
It is you who will rule the High Entia, and likely be their last.
revered ancestor?
Go forth and rule, my descendant.
So the spirits look favorably upon you.
Explain yourself. Only Imperials are permitted to enter this place.
I am the subject of Her Highness the First Consort. I need no permission.
Mother's subject?
No impure child of the second consort has the right to refer to the first consort as mother.
I
A filthy Homs half-breed has no right to the throne.
Who puts a great big hole somewhere like that?
As I explained, it's a defense mechanism.
What a mess, Rhine.
Friend not clever touching button.
I'm with these guys, Rhine.
How was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? What about your visions, eh? You think the two of you could come up with something?
You know it doesn't work like that.
It would have been useful, yes.
Pair of fortune-telling frauds.
You got us into this mess. And it's not the first time either.
Ricky, agree with Shulk.
Why is it my fault all of a sudden?
This time it is your fault.
Precisely.
Well...
Be thankful that we are all alive. I suggest greater care next time. Our journey will be longer, but we can still make our way deeper into the tomb.
Okay. We can't waste another second. Melia needs us.
All right. We are now back in the Oh! Both my party members level 40 now. Nice. We're now back in proper control of a... Oh, hello. Oh, more visions. So, is this place still gonna keep me? No, not really. That's weird. I just kind of figured, like, why did it stop her? Is it to make me play as her? Because if that's the case, that's sort of shitty. Like, I get it. You want players to experience the game and blah blah blah. I get it. I get it. Right? But most players may not do that during the most of the story. They're going to play the character they feel the most comfortable with. I kind of like Shulk's gameplay to begin with, honestly. All right. So this is a robot, right? So I should just be able... So I can cause it damage, right? But it's also not a mechon, so... It's not a mechon, so I kind of question how powerful I really am against these things. But I mean, all I can really suspect is that I can't do much against human, like people, right? Like actual fucking people, right? People I'm no good against because they're fucking people. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm really surprised these guys aggro me, honestly. I don't feel like they should be allowed to aggro me, all things considered. I just don't feel like that's reasonable. I'm pushing a solid 5 levels higher, and from what I've researched about this game, at that point, I'm basically a god. Because this game does not have a very forgiving level structure. So it's like, if you're anything lower than I think it's like 3 levels below an enemy, it's basically a waste of time. As far as my research shows. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the gap isn't that big. Okay, so we've picked up quite a bit of equipment. Nope. 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 Alright. So it must be some other piece of equipment somewhere on my... Yeah, I was right. These are much better. Holy shit. I will deal with that later. For right now, I should be fine. I'm not gonna... Oh, what's in here? Ah, another item. But yeah, that's a thing. Kind of happy with it. I've been putting in a decent amount of time into this game, like, outside of the playthrough. Mostly, like, side quests and stuff, which is great. I think this game, for all the crap people give this game for its mass amount of side quests, which, yes, there's a fucking ridiculous amount of things you can do in this game that isn't, like, the story. I don't think that's a bad thing, and I think people who make the argument that there's too many side quests or too much content, y'all picking the wrong fight. Y'all picking the weirdest fucking fight, man. That's not a fight I would pick. Like, when I think of something that, like, you know, might be a genuine argument to make against the game in any way, shape, or form, the idea of too much content isn't an argument that first comes to my mind. I just don't think that's a I won't say it's not a valid argument. It's just not a flex I would typically go for. Indeed.
Not bad at all.
Really? They didn't seem to aggro me. That's weird. I mean, all the same, I'm not gonna say no. I'm just surprised that they didn't, but they seem to be straight up grays. So that might be why they didn't. But everything else has, like, aggroed me up until this point, so I'm always a little bit curious when things just decide to not do it. Ugh, game, stop. I get it. Jesus. Alright, game. Alright, game. You know what? I don't mind this. This is fine. This game has done way more for an RPG for me than I would have expected going into it. And trust me, I didn't know where my expectations should sit when I started this game. And I very quickly had my expectations shattered on multiple occasions. So, good job, game. You've shattered my expectations. Fantastic.
That is a big ball of something.
He'd look fun and sparkle.
It's not attacking us, at least.
What's happening?
Hey, look at that!
Another defense mechanism.
At a guess, we're looking at the tomb's guard.
We're not getting past without a fight.
Everyone, Melia needs us. We can't let this thing stop us.
No problem. Time to break my record.
That's organic and robot? That's, like, cruel and unusual. Why would you do that? Yo, Ryan. Aggro. Thank you. Appreciate you. Alright, let's go. Yep.
Good job, everyone.
Nice. Dealt with.
Anyone everyone would think we're not wanted. Are we ever gonna find her?
I think you'll find we had to take the long way because somebody pushed a certain button.
Somebody mean Rhine.
Shut it, hairball. It was just a button.
Relax. She will be fine. This route will lead us to the ritual altar. But time is of the essence.
We've got to hurry. There's no time to lose.
You ever get the feeling that even when you dedicate more time to something, you still don't have enough time? Because that's how I feel with this game. I feel like even though I dedicate on many an episode 40 minutes, I still leave these episodes going, man, why don't I feel like I got more done? Why do I feel like I'm not getting enough done? But I mean, hey, right? I mean, Shulk's track record here, he's only really fucked up on saving changing the future one time. And I'd argue that one time really wasn't that big of a... Well, alright. We're not gonna make that argument. That's not an argument I feel comfortable. Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, sure. Never mind. Nope. Nope, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm a running. They don't offer me the kind of experience worth my while, frankly. And since this game is mildly very nice about just letting you run the fuck off. Really? Another one? Weren't you just a boss? I mean, you look pretty familiar. I'm gonna go on a limb and say you're probably a boss. You know, I'm really not all that convinced these guys are that powerful. Yeah, you're still not, like, convincing me. You can put all the shields and shit you want on yourself. I don't really care. I'm still gonna just... I mean, it might be a terrible strategy, and I acknowledge that, but... I'm Rezo Basso, goddammit. I don't lose. Well, I do. I do lose. I can't... Shit, I can't even say I don't lose. Like, those days are long over. This is the 3 Rufus control units we need. We could trade these for the secret club card. I know there's an item in here for the post game, but where is this going? This is going... Well, we did have to climb up. Well, did we climb up? Hmm. Well, there's an item, so I don't recall climbing down. Looks like I'm going the right way. There might have been an item down there, but this is an area I can come back to, so it's... Oh, hi. I feel like we've done this before, haven't we? Have we done this? This isn't the first time we've met. I feel like we've met before. I feel like we have a history of such, if you will, a rapport, if you will, which is fine. I'm fine. Oh, we're back. Okay, more robots? That's fine. That's... Nice. Another chain attack? Okay. Wow, 23,000 damage. That's a lot. That sounds like a lot, but when you actually see how much damage you can deal with, like, you know, near maxed out level characters and like good gems and, you know, actual min-maxing, you could do a lot in this game. And 23,000 is small potatoes. And damn, really? Am I really sitting at almost shit? Oh god, we're almost at like 40 minutes. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Fuck it. Boss fight or not, I want to see how this goes.
Filthy Homs half-breed has no right to the throne!
Melia, half Homs.
Melia! So? That's Olivia, in the tomb! Why should you care when you're about to meet your death?